Let's take our Bibles to Mark chapter number 2 this morning. And I want to take you to a place in a situation where Jesus comes into town. And man, he is crowded with people. He's inside. I don't know if you've ever been to a situation where maybe you got to an event late or just noticed something was going on and walked over to a crowd that was already forming. And all you could do is get on your tiptoes and peek over the top of people. Or maybe you had to kind of peer through the crowd. Well, that's what's happening here with Jesus. It's so packed. He's inside, and these four guys find out that Jesus is in town, and they have a friend who is paralyzed, and they feel like, hey, if we could just get this guy to Jesus, he could be healed. And so I'm going to drop in at verse number 3 and just read a few verses for you and listen to it as I read it to you. It says in chapter number 2, verse number 3, it says, "And they came unto him, bringing one sick of the palsy, which was born of four. And when they could not come nigh unto him for the press, they uncovered the roof there where he was. And when they had broken it up and let him down on the bed wherein the sick of the palsy lay, listen, when Jesus saw their faith, he said unto the sick of the palsy, Son, thy sons be forgiven thee. And then obviously that causes a great controversy. But really, the point of what I'm trying to bring to you this morning is, if we really believe that Jesus can save, if we really believe that Jesus can change the lives of those that we love, we should go to great lengths to get them to Jesus. And so that's really a huge question. That's a statement being made. These guys believed that if their friend, the one they were carrying in on the bed, could get right in where Jesus could touch him or at least notice him and speak to him, that he would be healed. Now, what they didn't realize is that Jesus was offering so much more. He was offering salvation. He was offering forgiveness of sins. And in the process of this forgiving of sins, Jesus will heal the man they dropped, because what he did is he dealt with his eternal problem and then he dealt with his physical problem. And if you read out verses 1 through 12, you'll see the whole thing as it plays out. But let me just ask you this: do you really believe that Jesus can save that loved one of yours? Do you really believe that Jesus is the one that's going to change the life of that person you care about? Well, if you do, what great lengths are you willing to go to see that happen? And so I want you to just kind of roll that around in your mind. You probably know someone who's in desperate need. You probably know someone who is going through it right now. What are you willing to do to see them be in right relationship with God through his son, Jesus Christ? What are you willing to do to get them into a connectedness to the one who can make the difference? Maybe it's you. Maybe you say you believe that God has sent his son, but you're going through it and you're away from him. What's going to keep you from getting back into close fellowship with the Lord? If you really believe he's got the answers to any problems, then you'll go to great lengths. We'll go to great lengths to see people saved and helped. I hope that helps you this morning. Have a blessed